it just feels like nothing really matters.
But go on an adventure, go on an adventure, go on an adventure, go on an adventure, go on.
Hi, I'm Jesse Miles. If you liked that intro, check out my music videos around the world. I left a link in the description for my other YouTube channel that has all of those. Today I wanted to talk about why it's important to be interested rather than intimidated. And I know that it's usually an emotional reaction, a fear-based reaction, sort of a fight or flight situation. But it's so important to fight that initial reaction when you're presented with new knowledge or new information that's intimidating. It's really important to decide to be interested rather than intimidated, and decide to discover the unknown within this new knowledge or this new information. Explore it, right? Treat it as an adventure. Because when you do that, you learn better, but you find out more about this thing that was once intimidating, and you demystify it. To put it in Harry Potter terms, you make the boggart silly. You know, you put little roller skates on the spider. It's no longer so intimidating. It's kind of funny. I was teaching cryptocurrency today, and when you're teaching a subject like that, there is an immediate reaction of intimidated fear, or whoa, this is a complex topic, I don't want to feel this way, I'd rather just not listen, because it's intimidating. It's a dense subject, it's complicated, at least it seems that way at first, and the initial reaction is to run from this new knowledge or this new information. But if you can decide to be interested, it will benefit you. It will open up a new world to you, and you'll discover hidden within what's intimidating you, you will discover something that can directly benefit your life. If you are an interested person in some particular activity or some particular aspect of life, it's so important that you follow that interest. Some of the most incredible inventors or musicians or artists, they pushed the unknown by pursuing their interest. By pursuing their interest, they discovered new territory. The Wright brothers, for example, were bicycle mechanics. And by pursuing their interest, by becoming more and more interested in the mechanics of bicycles, of machines, they created the first airplane. By pursuing their interest and pushing the envelope of discovery. Because once you get to a certain level of discovery, you're at the edge of the known. And when you cross past that, you become a groundbreaker, you become an inventor, you become revolutionary. And you can be revolutionary even in areas that people don't consider that people wouldn't initially stamp revolutionary, like jewelry making. You know, you could do designs, you could do fashion, you could be revolutionary in fashion. You could be revolutionary in, you could even be revolutionary in a traditional industry, like plumbing. You know, if you become a really good plumber and you discover different ways to do things by following your interest, and it's silly to say plumbing because a lot of people would think, oh, no one's interested in that. But I did it when I built a food cart, and it was a lot like Legos. It was a lot like assembling Legos, and you're trying to make it fit everything, and it was actually fairly interesting. So, you know, whether it's jewelry making, plumbing, fashion, inventing, technology, when you follow your interest and you reach the known and then continue pushing, you start becoming a groundbreaking revolutionary within that field. And you can only get to that level by following your interests and being unintimidated by what you encounter as you push the envelope of your interest. So as you get farther, what you run into will become more and more intimidating. Oh man, my art has gone so far and I feel like it can't go any farther. I've hit a plateau where everything I'm making turns out the same. And in order for it to level up, I'm going to have to do so much more work. And I'm going to have to learn so much about what I'm doing that intimidates me. I feel that way about music. I feel like production is such a complicated science and art that learning it is so intimidating, and I don't want to deal with it. It seems like a lot of work. But if I follow my interest in that area, it will directly benefit me, and it will take me closer to that edge of the known, to where I can become more revolutionary and more groundbreaking within the field I'm interested in. That's why I recommend being interested rather than intimidated as you encounter new information and new knowledge that is essential to completing your goals.